dun, 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 dun. Ba-na-na, dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah. Okay, now we're live. Hey, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Yeah, I did all three. Wait. Hold on. So we are live. That's good. Okay, so, hey, guess what? It's Monday. That's right. We're almost at the end of it, though. But yeah, it's Monday. It's, what month is it? May, right? Yeah, May fifth. No, fourth. Yes. Fifth month, fourth day, 2020. There you go. Hope you're all having a great day. It was beautiful over in this neck of the woods. Oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. I went out and looked at the thing that's a yard, and I was like, yeah. So I thought I need to do some work. Anybody want some lawnmowers for parts? I don't know how, but I've got three, and none of them work. So if you know how to fix them, let me know. Anyway, Sarah's here. Hello, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Who else? I'm sure we'll get some more here in just a bit. It says 4 people are watching. It's just this is kind of a slow thing. Hey, so check it out. A lot of people are sending me information through Facebook. I'm trying to wean off that. I'm still gonna use it, but I'm just weaning myself off the Facebook on the Facebook. And if you've got any cool information, videos, news tips, stories that you think would be really good on the show or should be shared with the audience, please send it to this email right here, DocSkinner at 1028productions.com. All right? Send that to me, and that way I can go through because I'm just having so many issues with Facebook. I'm surprised they're allowing me to still type on there. I appreciate everybody who's kind of like helping me through the loopholes and getting the show posted on my wall since I can't do it, which I think is just ridiculous. I only need one person. You don't have to do like look at the wall before you post. Make sure there's not like 8 of them already. Yeah, so lots of stuff. I don't know if you read in the description window of tonight's video. There's a few things we're gonna go over, and try not to get knocked off. Man, it's so nerve wracking, but I'm at the point where I'm just like, whatever. There's a will, there's a way, right? I'll make it work. Hey, Dave Dennis from Australia, how are you? Tracy in Alaska, how are you? And then of course Sarah says hello. Okay. So please be sure, if you haven't done so, to subscribe, hit that notification bell, or you won't be notified. You'll just have to come to the website every now and then and see if I got something new. But hopefully we'll have 1 or 2 new things a day. So keep up if you can. Hi Gwen, how are you? Good to have you. Thank you very much. So we're going to cover a few things. I'm going to tell you, because I don't know if I got to do it the first time when I got shut down, but I'm going to tell you everything that I'm going to do. I'm not putting any links in. I am going to show you my Twitter account, so you shouldn't have an issue, right? Okay. Oh, damn it. Once again, this stupid thing about the keyframes. Does anybody know what they mean by the keyframes here in YouTube Studio? Someone here says open widget. Let's see. Error. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being sent often enough, which will cause buffering. The current keyframe frequency is 8.3 seconds. Note, the ingestion errors can cause incorrect group of picture sizes. Stream is healthy, and it says stream is excellent. I don't get it. I just have to remember to work on that. Keep getting sidetracked. Anyway, moving on. So this is what we're going to be looking over today. Candice Owens. I don't know if you know who Candice Owens is. She's a politician. A lot of people would like her to run for office. I mean, she's already a congresswoman, senator. One of the, all I know is she's a badass, and she got banned from Twitter. Yep, she did too. And it's getting bad. I mean, David Icke, is taking off and everything, and so many others. Jordan Sather, EOW, me. Brooks Agnew was having trouble with his websites. It's heart wrenching that it's going on. But, there's been glimmers of hope that things can turn around in certain situations, like the doctor who was a Marine vet who had a megaphone at the Sacramento Capitol building for the, go outside protest, however it was called. And he just calmly, sat there and rationalized with a bunch of officers that, he reminded them, hey, you're here to uphold the Constitution, foreign, domestic, all that, enemies, foreign, domestic. And, in 12 minutes' time, you see this army of men with batons ready, to go down, do whatever they got to do. I mean, that's their job. But they're doing what they're told to do, too. And this was a moment where he said, you guys need to have a gut check right now. Does this feel right? Is this a truly lawful order? Or is this somebody power hungry taking advantage of their authority? He said a lot. It was very eloquent. He did it. I'm not, but you can check that out on the Twitter feed. And then I saw this great post, and I made a comment about it saying, we just don't want to be divided anymore. Let's stop. Let's stop. Wanting to be divided. Let's just put that all down and realize, we're all here really together. And so this one says, not one of us will judge you for how late you woke up. We only care that you woke up or that you are awake. And that's really it. Anyway, there's this video by Deep State Exposed, at Deep State Exposed. Let's see if this is a bill collector or a listener. Let's check it out. 1028 live. This is Doc Skinner. Hello. All right. So, anywho, where was I? Oh yeah. So, posted this video. It's really, really awesome. It talks about how these billionaires all came together, Gates and Oprah, and it's a ABC News report. Let's see
doing? What were they scheming?
Okay, and then here it shows the video that has been. Can't mute that. That has gone around but then disappeared. This is the TED Talk meeting that if you're out there watching this and you're like, I just don't understand why everybody's going after Bill Gates, why they're so angry with him. This is why, because he's a eugenicist. A eugenicist is somebody who believes in population, depopulating the planet, cutting the numbers down from 8, 9 billion, wherever we're at right now, to 500 million. So in this TED Talk to the world, he says, look, to get these CO2 emissions down, we're going to have to get rid of some of these things. And he even highlights it. It's people. He goes, we got to bring this down to almost zero. I mean, without saying it directly, he's saying we've got to eliminate the population. And he says with birth control and other types of reproductive treatments and stuff. He was just basically saying, let's just not have kids. And everybody in this TED Talk was just like, yeah, okay, yeah, not thinking it could happen to them. And then later, he's getting into the bio tattoo, which is the mark of the beast, and he already has the vaccine. Him and his wife, Melinda Gates, they have the patent on the CV-19. They have the patent on it in Europe, not in America, in Europe. Okay. And now they have the vaccine that they want, and he wants to inject every single person on the planet, except for him and his family. And it's the only way that we're going to survive. Okay, well, someone made a good point. I don't remember what video it was, but let me ask you this real quick. Didn't a bunch of people survive from this already? Why would they need a vaccine if their body is strong enough to already, get through it? Our bodies are made to do that. We keep sterilizing and vaccinating everything. Our body's going to be brittle as can be and break down to anything. That's just do the research, folks. And if it wasn't true, why would so many people keep doing research, keep coming up with the same answers? And all these people coming out. Folks, it's not that there's a group of elves on the internet that just sit there and just make all the videos in the world that you see and they're all make believe. It's not that. Yes, there are some jerks out there. Like there's this one. Is it Fab Five or something? It's some alien UFO channel. The guy's a freaking moron. I wrote him a letter. I was like, look, dude, I can appreciate the fact that you're a CGI guy and you want to show that you got some really cool stuff. But to those in the know, we know it's CGI. We can, I pointed a few things out and I said, just put your stuff together and call it a demo reel and send that crap to Hollywood. Don't be putting it on the internet and passing it off as, oh my God, this is real. This happened. Because it just totally devastates all the people that are, sincerely doing the research and getting the facts and getting the videos and putting it out there, the real stuff that's out there. It's discrediting that. I get that. There are those jerks out there, okay? But not everything you see on the internet is fake. Okay? Because you're just calling everybody fake. Think about it. Think about it. Okay? It means anything you put on there means it's fake. You're a liar. You're not telling the truth. You made this all up. That birthday party of your little sister's was BS. That never happened. Okay? Not everything. Yeah, there is. And I understand the casting doubt, but don't just be one way or the other. Because there's people like me, there's people like, the list that I always throw out every night of all my peeps and stuff. I only hold on to good people. That it's not all about the money. And I mean, yes, some of them are doing really well, but I knew them in the beginning when they didn't have the money, and they were doing just the same quality stuff. It's just their stuff anyway. Point is, the fact that we all got cyber attacked, and jacked over with Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and all them. Okay, it says something. Because before, it was never an issue. But yet, the stuff that we report is already out there. It's already known. Sometimes it's already in the mainstream news. But because we aren't, alphabet media, we're not legit. Okay? Speaking of, if you've been watching my show, there's not that many people tonight. That's okay. Like I said, it's just about getting the message out. So it's kind of going out of order again. Protests. Oh yeah, about the Bill Gates. Let me get that out of the way. Texas has been protesting to arrest Bill Gates, and a petition's it's been sent to the White House with over 300,000. I think it's at 400,000, something like that, signatures right now. I mean, last time I checked, but that was a couple days ago, and the way it was going, it could be, but 300 for sure, somewhere right there. And they only needed 200,000 or something signatures to do an investigation, I guess. Interesting website. They got all these things. I mean, hey, you don't like this person? You want to vote them out? I mean, I guess that's a way to do it. All right, so they're all protesting and everything, and then let's see, Candice Owens. Let me just cross these off. I talked about Candice. I like her. She's awesome. Texas protest, got that out of the way. I didn't even talk about those. I just started going off about this thing, the TED Talk thing. Let me move on. Okay, so in this video, which I'm going to suggest you go to my Twitter and check it out. It's a banned video. It is clips of the I think it was in the 90s or 2000 V. When the aliens came down, the V, not the original one in the 80s. This was like 90s, 2000. Revamped with a really girl from, what's her name? I can't remember. She was in Firefly. And then she was in that movie. Anyway, point is, the monologues in this will blow your mind, because they were telling us back then what a lot of you are just discovering now. Okay? Also, the other one that I wanted to show you, and I'm not going to go through this whole thing because I want you to go check it out. It's a bunch of scenes in here with clips, you know, gates and whatnot. How it's all intertwined. It's crazy. I mean, it is wild. Then the other one that I want you to see, or a couple of them, I'm gonna go down a little bit. Uh, was here. If you've ever heard of the movie Network, amazing, amazing film. But these two clips in particular, this is 1976. Remember, I was saying they were telling us what was going on long in advance. This what is happening right now, for those that understand that this is not just a coincidence. This isn't natural. This was manufactured. What's going on to our world right now? Okay, this should show you how far back they've been planning all these things. Okay, and why alternative media like my channel and the others and their channels is so vital, so important, because we aren't mainstream media. We aren't supported by, big, what are they called? Fortune 500 companies and big advertisers. Shit, I don't even have a sponsor. I mean, I just for the first time got, some donations last week, and that's it. I mean, so those people have paychecks. They have a reason to lose their jobs if they don't do what they're told. I don't. you know, you know, I get the boot. Move on to the other platform. Easy enough. Okay. But the monologue of this actor, and what is his name? Howard Beale is the character played by Peter Finch. It is. I want to play it because it's so. It's just like, oh my God, even way back then, 1976. So please, see, over there, right over there, right here, these two, you got to see it. Then, that was 1976. Above that, you see What They Haven't Told You, Mel Gibson and Shia LaBeouf. That's today. Watch that, okay? Then, of course, if you haven't seen Follow the Cabal, which is a 3-hour documentary, it's broken into 10 episodes, but I trust me. Once you start watching this, it's over like a gazillion million views. Just in the first few days it was out, I think it was at 9 million views, so God knows where it's at now. Watch it, download it, save it to your hard drive in case it ever gets taken down. We can repost it. It's vital. It's important. It's changing lives of people. It's an eye opener, and it's not one of those videos. It's this woman phone a lady just talking, and it's very calm, but it's like boom, boom, info, boom, boom, left and right. And I applaud her. I would love to have her on my show, because I mean, anybody that puts in the work, I want to give them accolades. I mean, they deserve it. If they are bringing the most hardcore truth, not just people like me that kind of go through it all and find the best and show you guys or tell you about it, but the people that are really the hardcore investigators that are literally traveling, they're making the phone calls, they're doing those are the investigative journalists, and amazing when they're honest. Which a lot of independents are, because you don't have anybody to report to. So then we have last night's show is on here, and then the the Twitter, actually, I think this was on Facebook. Candice Owens saying, "Wow, Twitter has banned me for telling Michigan residents that they should go to work. To be clear, Governor Wilmer is breaking the law by defying the vote of her state legislature to reopen businesses. The sheriff departments have even written saying that they will protect the citizens, uphold the Constitution, and defy her executive order." I know there's a bug out there. I get it. But like I said last night on my show, I'm not telling anybody to go out. Okay? But I'm not going to tell anybody what to do. I might make the suggestion of, if you go to work, if you go out and about, just wear a mask. You can still interact with people as long as, wearing a mask. And it's becoming the fashion of 2020. I mean, I kid you not. The fashion something is going down. It's still happening. And all of their fashion is all with masks and weird sci-fi stuff. So, hey, Oh, we're getting to that point, right? So, yeah. So there's a clip to last night's show. There's Candice's thing, and this is kind of cool. I don't know. It's cheesy. I'm still, I'm not that big, but I love it. Anyway, Dave Dennis from Australia sent in a photo of him watching last night's show on his 55-inch in Australia, down under, and that's so awesome. This should be upside down, right, Dave? Every time you send me a photo, you should send it upside down. Because anyway, I'm sorry, stupid American humor, Dave. All right, but no, I appreciate that's kind of cool. That's cool. Now I can say I was on TV with my show. All right, and then okay, so here's the Texas people demand. I think I could play this. Texas people demanding arrest. Um, I'm gonna mute it though, so they don't bust my chops, and I'm gonna wave my mouse over this so the algorithm thing doesn't, it throws it off. All right, is that Alex Jones? Yeah, of course it's Texas. He's gonna be there. Did you see the video? Look, I used to follow Alex Jones, okay, almost religiously. When he first started, it was just him, a little phone box with two buttons, a small table, a black curtain in a local public television place where you could sign up and come in and rent the space for an hour or whatever. And he did his show on local cable in Austin. And, I've watched him get, big, but then there was just this point. I was like, I gotta see what else is out there. And so I've, paddled away and broadened my spectrum of resources over the years. And so, where was I going with this? Hold on. Oh, I totally lost what I was saying. Oh yeah. So have you seen this video? I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to get into it with Alex Jones. But I thought it was kidding. So I'm gonna play it, just the audio, and you should be able to hear it. And hopefully, because it's a way, you'll have a little gargle to it. That way, I won't get any. I hate algorithms. I hate them. All right, they should only be used for banking and like military security. Period. That's it. Contingent. All right, hold on. And I won't have to. Hold on. So this is Alex Jones. He has a tendency of being sarcastic, but oh my God, if you hear this and you're like his neighbor, you here. And then it's called Alex Jones Promises. You ready? Well, I'll read it afterwards. Here we go. I'll admit it. I will eat my neighbors. I'm not letting my kids die. I'm just gonna be honest. My superpower's being honest. I've extrapolated this out, and I won't have to for a few years since I got food and stuff. But I'm literally looking at my neighbors now and going, I'm ready to hang them up, gut them, and skin them, and chop them up. You know what? I'm ready. My daughters aren't starving to death. I'll eat my neighbors. See, my superpower is being honest. I'll eat your ass. I will. I'm combat model, optimal self-sufficiency. Probably the leader. The point is have you thought about that yet? Because I'm somebody that thought I could fix this, and I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbors. You think I like sizing up my neighbor, how I'm going to haul him up by a chain and chop his ass up? I'll do it. My children aren't going hungry. I will eat your ass. That's why I want the globalists to know. I will eat your ass first. Oh my God, Alex! I don't know what to suggest, brother. I don't know what to say to you. And I'm sitting. I mean, he does his characters and stuff, but even in gist, saying that, the prices of the houses in his neighborhood just dropped drastically. Alex, man. Oh boy, some say that you've flipped and you're on the other side. I don't know what happened to you, bro. I don't know. I've shaken your hand at one of your premieres and chatted with you, and you just, I felt like you were more of a hero out of like a book from 1776, not a specific big hero, but just a leader in the community. And you got bigger and you got bigger. You were always on top of stuff, and then some. I don't know what happened. I'm not here to judge you, man. I pray for you and your family. But bro, with everything going on with SRA and the underground tunnels and sex trafficking and the red rooms and the dark web and all that, and you do that, bro. Look, people see me get upset. I just, oh man, dude, really? I mean, I don't know what kind of point you were saying, except that you're just ready to go cannibal. And that, oh man, that leads me right back to, I mean, I wasn't going to talk about it, but to the Cannibal Club. Don't know what that is? Type it in, cannibalclub.com. And it's a legitimate business, registered and everything. We'll leave it at that. And then there's also skin leather accessories and like wallets and belts and stuff and shit. It's messed up. All right, we're gonna go. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna stay off that for a sec. Just make sure we're still going strong. Okay, so okay, we got through that. I did this, by the way. If you were looking through all the ones over on Chad or Ben Chastain's Twitter, where he said everybody go to the Biden, meme maker, because they think it was people going to support everything. And everybody made these amazing memes. And, of course, this was mine. That's how I feel about Biden. He's just, I don't know. They're all just creepy. All of them in one way or another. We'll go over that in a minute. That's a tearjerker. We'll save that. And then we got all this other stuff up here. But, is it this? Yeah, no. All right. So, here it is. This video, anybody dizzy yet? This video is on my Twitter. It's called Body Double Kim Jong-un High Speculations. All right. Now, you guys remember when everybody was like, is he alive? Is he dead? Is he a vegetable? What's going to happen? Okay. I said the reports have come from Hong Kong that he's dead. Here's his picture, blah, blah, blah. It's from this reporter. This is what I found. And then there was some, it's fake news. 24 hours later, they're saying, oh, okay, he's dead. Same from the same report. Okay, got that. Good. But once that went out, then there was, I had mentioned at the same time, I was like, but what if? And we talked about my theory of him and his team made it look like he had died or something, and then he resurrected like a Messiah. So now the people would do his bidding, whatever he wants, because he's a true God. So, I don't know. Then, supposedly, after major heart surgery with complications and whatnot, here he is, walking around, smiling, having a cigarette, and he looks bigger. Now, anybody that's had heart surgery will know that when someone goes through heart surgery, they lose weight. And there's inconsistencies, little freckles and hair shapes and all this stuff. Well, this video came along. Check this out, baby. Make this bigger. I'm not...
Leader Kim Jong-un at a fertilizer factory were released by the North Korean media recently, putting an end to...
All right, you can go listen to this. I mean, she talks in English and everything, but I got to mute it so I don't get in trouble. Now, what happens is... they're going to show clips of when he made his first appearance after this surgery, which is at this fertilizer factory. The guy, everybody's saying he doesn't look. But here is proof. Here is actual proof that he has doubles. Check this out. I'm going to scroll through. Okay. First off, let's see him. Okay, there he is. Everybody's wearing masks except for his two people and him. He's just lounging. Now, you've had heart surgery. Your chest is all open up. You're not going to be lounging like that. Especially bouncing around a car. You're going to feel every little bump. common sense, right? Look at him moving around, nothing. I don't have a big, my chest wasn't ripped open. And then, here he is, no big deal. All right, now here, check this out. This is a snapshot. You'll see the video in a second. Here we have 1, 2, 3. These are his 3 lookalikes who usually always travel with him for possible assassination attempts and all that. And that's him talking to one of them. See the same haircut and everything. And the same exact outfit he's wearing. Now, moving along. Here is, see the teeth are different? See this one's got a crooked tooth, this one doesn't? Get rid of that. Can you see the difference? Right here in the teeth. The dentists are saying the same thing. Another one is, where is it? Right here. They just look different. I mean, even the hair, I don't know. I mean, who knows for sure, but this is him. And then, of course, the person did this video, like, highlighted him. I don't know why they did that. But they highlighted the 3 lookalikes. And let me move it a little bit more. There he is talking with him. Because, he's probably always giving them a little bit of inside intel so that if they're being questioned, they know what to say or how to respond. But this was at a missile launch test or something. And so they're there, to cover his butt, basically. Hold on. Is there any other thing? These are all just snapshot. Well, no, I'm not playing the video, but. All right, so here he is. He's just walking. No big deal. And he just looks as bigger than ever. Hasn't lost any weight. And, of course, he's smoking a cigarette. And now his doubles are going to have to do that. So they're probably used to doing that. Probably didn't think about it. And because they're playing the role of him, no one's going to go, so you can't have that. So he's probably smoking. Probably at the end of it, he's like, oh, snap. Who knows? Here he is doing the ribbon cutting with the sister, who, of course, would be in on it. But look at him. It's just, if you had just had your big, fat chest cracked open and had heart surgery, I mean, this would hurt. Just doing this with hitting his moobs. His man boobs. He was just, and all the stitching and everything. I mean, am I wrong? I don't have, I just got a lot of hellos. Hi, everybody. Misty's here, Eva's here, Gwen's here. But that's it. I don't know how many are actually, I got more people watching. What do you guys think of this? I mean, so there's that. All right, now, what was the other? I showed you that, okay. This right here is just, everybody needs to see it. It has nothing to do with what side politics you're on, what side of religion you're on. Nothing. This is just about a little boy and his dad. And it says his son died of COVID-19, but it wasn't like you think. And so, it's a good amount of time. Brad Hunstable is his name. And just, my heart just goes out to him and his family. And he just sits there and he talks about what this anti-social thing has done, especially to kids. You think it's hard on an adult. Think about your kids. This kid was, anyway, he had to bury his son a few days ago. And he was like, his birthday was coming in a few days. But you're 12 years old. You can't even have your friends over. And then, it's this thing you have to watch the video happened. And it's just, it's heart-wrenching. And I'm so yes and no. I mean, yes, we need to get back to life. But 2, we don't have to do it stupidly. If we must, just a mask. Maybe some gloves if you got them. Or some Purell if you got it. Just until this thing is completely gone. And I hear a lot of you going, it's a conspiracy. It is. It is. This was conspired by a mass group of horrible people upon us simpletons, as they say. Okay, they think we're just sheep. We're just cattle to them. That's why we all got a social security number. That's why Our birth certificate is, our stock in us or whatever that they own. It's true. Look it up. All of it's there. It's just sometimes it's hard to swallow, but you just got to nibble away till you can get it all down. All right. I haven't even got to the main list yet. So yeah, I got to that. Oh, hey, surprise! Guess what? Walmart in Massachusetts had 81 employees test positive for CV-19. Let's pull it up here. Yep. 81 employees at one Massachusetts Walmart test positive for CV-19. A lot of people are like, ooh, surprise. Yeah, I mean, my mama said if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. Everybody panic! Okay, so moving on. All right. So yeah, there you go. Of course, I leave this, and you think I'm that kind of good? I can't read it that fast. We got that. I showed you the doubles. Got all that. Man, I really wish I could show. I just don't know what these tricks are people are doing with their videos and the audio to where they can get away and play these things, do the karaoke's, show documentaries with clips and all that, and they're not getting shut down like I do. I just, I have the notice at the bottom that says, my description saying, hey, legal acts, U.S. government, blah blah blah. I have the right to do all this stuff, and I get, blawed with it. Anyway. Moving on, I think, what was this? Oh, yeah. Donnie Swaggart, Jimmy Swaggart's son, go figure, is a minister. And I've never watched him preach. I didn't know he was a minister. I didn't know he was really around, really. But this clip of him is brilliant. Not saying I go to the church, but I don't know yet. I mean, I would have to watch him a few more times. But he does this whole 2-minute thing on trafficking. I mean, for once, a minister. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. I'm just saying to my awareness, he's the first minister that stood up to his congregation and said, "This is what's happening, folks. This is real. All those kids on the missing wanted things at Walmart and all these other places." They're blood sacrifice. They're being trafficked and all this. It's finally coming to light. We're not there yet, but we just need more people to wake up and see that the whole politics thing of red and blue and independent and non-registered and all these different religions, Catholic, Buddha, Christian, Wiccan, all these, one day we're going to find out all of the religions have similarities. It's just interpreted differently in different countries. And then, then they go off in different directions. But they all stem from similar stories. Now, I am not a fan of Noam Chomsky. I can't even say his name right. But I know that his books are read in college by fish fans and deadheads and different, I don't know. I just know it was when I was always at the hippies' houses and dormitories and whatnot. There was always a Chomsky book around. I don't know. I was in the video production, so I didn't do a lot of reading, unless I had to. But someone posted this. It says it's a quote of his. Makes a lot of sense. The general population doesn't know what's happening. And it doesn't even know that it doesn't know. Period. I'm not going to go out and buy his collection, his library of books or anything all of a sudden, but I mean, I don't know his background. I don't know if he's a good guy, bad guy, but either way, you cut it. General population doesn't know what's happening, and it doesn't even know that it doesn't know. That's wow. Hey, I'm getting some hearts from Eva and Misty. Thank you so much. Wow, Monday night. Did you guys not get notifications? Did you not the bell or something? Because that or I could sound paranoid and go, "Oh God, they're slowly dwindling my numbers." I wonder where I'm at anyway. What is got 100 new subscribers? That's cool. That's awesome. If anybody wants to call in, phone number is there. Wait, there we go. If you want to call in and say your piece. Other thing I want to talk about is Governor Ducey, the governor of AZ, who just a few days ago said, "No, we're shutting everything down. Everything, or not everything. He didn't really say everything, but we're going to extend it." That's what he said. He didn't say we're going to shut everything down. He said we're going to extend what we got going on. Hold on. That's yanking on the microphone, so I'm sure that's making some funky noises. And I guess California, the pressure got to him. So Ducey says, "All right, we're opening back up." I'm cool. I mean, as long as people can start working and making money, that's what matters, right? But just be safe. There's nothing wrong with wearing a mask. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. It can be fashionable. It's been proven for the past 2 months. So let's see. So cool. That one's done. So we're open, but New Mexico is locked down. Turns out New Mexico, a lot of their highways and state line areas are on lockdown. Like there are cops and barricades and a whole smoking the bandit scene set up. Supposedly it's spreading pretty bad. So, don't know. Could be aliens. So, cross that one off the list. Woo, we are just zooming through. Ooh, and I got through that one. So, let's see. I thought I was going to have a whole bunch of questions and stuff. But I've had some people actually contact me. One in particular day was like, "Yo, bro, how do I get on to 8chan?" And I'm like, well, I think they took it down if I read some posts right, but and they had to move to the dark web. But there is hope. So you don't have to go through those dark doors to get to the nitty gritty. You can go to let me pull it up. qmap.pub. QMAP.pub. And I'm sure you can see it over here on the screen. And this is updated automatically with the 8chan, so or wherever Q's dropping his stuff now, and it automatically sends it to this web page, as well as POTUS. Like I have POTUS turned off because it's sometimes, I mean, his stuff is coded. I mean, if you're really into the coding and you read it and you see, okay, he misspelled that. Why did he misspell that? And it's like the number of letter. I mean, it's so. It has to be a quantum computer doing most of the work for them. I mean, it's too elaborate. It's too it's too fantastic. It's dates and Q drop numbers and phrases and letters in the alphabet. Like Q is 17 and numerology and I mean just all these things and links and questions that make you go It's all right here. So if you've been asking, where do people keep hearing about this or seeing these Q drops? Where do they come from? There it is. qmap.pub. You can go there. And I'm going to take POTUS off real quick so it just separates it to only Q. So here we go. This was the last one that was released at 3:15:22 p.m. DARPA, FB, Twitter, Goog, brackets D, coord and develop of AI tool in attempt to counter your reach. Now public, see previous drop. Demonstrates your collective influence. Think mainstream media daily attacks, losing ground. You are winning the information warfare campaign. Support will always be provided. Undisclosed methods. Q. All right, so let's look at the one that he's talking about. The previous one was Fauci knew about HCQ in 2005. Nobody needed to die because of CV-19. Here's the picture. Now, what you're seeing, let me see if I can zoom in a little more. There we go. Okay. So here we see stories from all these different news outlets. Okay. And they all came out at around the same time. And it shows that these, they're all fed the same stuff. They keep using the same words, all of them. No benefit, more deaths. More deaths, no benefit. No benefit, more deaths. More deaths, no benefit. No benefit, more deaths, no benefit. More deaths, no benefit. And here we go. Let me tell you, we got Chicago Tribune, Associated Press, Fox News, Atlanta Journal-Constitution, NBC News, Washington Times, Forbes, the Salt Lake Tribune, Market Watch, the Boston Globe, Tampa Bay, Raleigh News and Observer, Mercury News, Massive Live, whatever that is, Politico, Business Insider, Oregonian, the Daily Beast, I think that's Hawaii, Philadelphia Inquirer, Syracuse, Yahoo, and Talking Points Memo. Okay, all these people. What he's saying is they're all feeding you the same thing. They're just playing around with the words, you know. Or as long as they use the key phrases, it doesn't even have to be a full sentence like right here. It's just more deaths, no benefit, no benefit, more deaths. As long as they're together, it shows it's repetition. This way, you like, oh well, I need to get multiple sources. Like I asked last night, who can we truly 100% guarantee on our mother's life we can trust? You can't, because even some of us, we get our news from them too. So we're just repeating it. But that's why we're trying to point this out. You have to see, like, if you did and you went and researched it, you would notice, dude, I'm noticing a pattern here. That's because the powers that be own all of these conglomerates under the six main big, companies, right? And they control it. Oh, by the way, did you know Bill Gates owns MSNBC? I mean, Microsoft. Go figure. So, control the media, control the world. You really can. A lot of movies have portrayed that. What was it used to be one of my favorite movies, and I'm just anyway. I gotta plan that out. I'll talk about that another night. It's about movies. So anyway, that's his latest drop. How do I get out of this? Oh, close. And you can let's go to the website real quick that he gave us a link to. Fauci knew about HCQ in 2005. Nobody needed to die. This was April 27th, 2020. I am not going to read all that. That's just a lot. Yeah, it's starting to turn out that maybe Fauci's not the right kind of guy. But then why would Trump have him by his side? Does that mean Trump's a bad guy too? No. Trump is doing the whole, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. At the same time, he's kind of, he's letting him, loosen the rope for himself or tighten the rope for himself. Instead of, it's weird. He's letting him, I don't know. It's a big game of 5D chess. That's what I have to say on that. We got a message. So Jeff's here. Hello, how are you? David Dennis is talking to two friends today who rely on MSM. It's clear that we live in entirely different realities. No wonder alternative media sources are being so heavily censored. Oh, Dave, yeah, I mean, I don't know, Dave. Why don't do you have your own show? You need to have your own show. You always have some good, words of wisdom. That's what I was trying to say. So think about that, Dave. Moving on. So there's that. That was the other clue in that thing. And then at the bottom it says reconcile Q. The one before that says more examples of the constant and the coordinated attacks on Q. Click on this. Open that. Sample, whatever that is. Well, these are all the stories where they're coming. Oh, they're trying to make us look bad. Like this QAnon devotee live streamed her trip to New York to take out JB. We're gonna say not his full name. I haven't been able to see the video because I keep. But she got arrested basically. I don't think they have the video. No, they don't. Look, folks, trying to go all Hinckley and Harvey Oswald on somebody because they have different. Look, reel that back in. I can understand hate, despising somebody, feeling you need to vanquish in the name of God this evil being. Hello, you want to play religious hero? Why don't you read your Bible? Thou shalt not kill. Leave it up to him to judge. Look, if more people didn't have that thought in their head, oh my God, just leave it to him, because I don't want to get in trouble for murder. A lot more incidences would have happened over history. But people think, God, stop and go, it's not my place. I'm here for me. I'm here to live my life and to do good things for others, to help others grow and prosper and thrive, be entertained. No, I'd rather see all these bad guys just spend time in jail. Because, we're not supposed to kill. There are people that, in my individual, egotistical human being, soul, spirit, mind, do believe, they deserve it. But it's that overpowering in that thing in you saying, yo, that may be what you want, but do you know it's not? That's that gut check that we were talking about last night with the cops. And I'll tell you, every one of those police officers that was there at the state capitol in Sacramento, God bless you. Thank you so much. I mean, I know you're trained to do what you're told like a soldier, but you're not soldiers. You're police officers to protect the people, uphold the law, okay, and the Constitution. And a lot are scared, and so they stay their ground, and then people get agitated, and then it's like a messy situation. But a couple days ago, or I guess it was over the weekend, one, Dr. Corey, what was his name? Gordy, Dr. Gordy Williams, ex-Marine vet, with just a wonderful, loving, calm voice on a megaphone, was able to speak to these officers, who normally they're trained to just ignore you, period, no matter what, right? Unless you attack them or something, then they'll kick your butt. But it was like watching a movie at the end when everybody's like, something switched, something was said, and you start seeing, and it's on my Twitter, you can go watch it, and it's officer by officer, and then it was like 2 or 3 at a time, and they're just like, you see them looking at each other, and some of them are like, bro, where are you going? Like, come on, man, come on, seriously, this is not what we signed up to do. This is an unlawful order. These people are here. It's so right. I mean that kind of thing. You could see it was going on, and then the others are like, whatever, And I get it. There's some in there that they like that. People have that fighting instinct in them. They're like, come on, let's do it. But there were children there, okay? Children in wheelchairs. It would not have been good. The way they had them stance, and I know it's their training, sit there with the steps and everything, show allegiance. It wasn't the 6-foot rule, that's for sure. But I'm sorry, it was a little silly because they're there because of the 6-foot rule, and all these people are together, but yet they're all crowded together like little Spartans, right? But I applaud each and every one of them for being a human being first and the job second. Because when you put the job first and your humanity second, that's when you lose your humanity and you lose your soul. And it was, you need to watch this video, folks. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. They were up there, and then 12 minutes, they got down. They moved back and everything, way back. So these people, It was awesome. It was awesome. So pray for our officers, pray for our police, pray for our military, pray for our EMTs and firefighters, pray for our postal workers too who are out there every day, um, because you know they'll come across even the postal. They come across the crazy dogs, so it's hard work, and sometimes they'll have bad days, and sometimes other people will get the brunt of it. I get it, sometimes, but it's not always appropriate, and so that I don't approve of. I'm doing a lot of yes and no, so I'm just gonna. Anyway, that's how I feel. A lot of people think I should not like them because when they put me down at gunpoint and everything, but that was a crappy thing. It was a crappy thing, but like I said, they're not all the same. Everybody's got their own personalities. So I don't know how that makes me sound. I don't know. Dave, what do you got to say? I guess feature on Rick Mackey's Zoom panel once a week in his Facebook group. Get esoteric, but don't have many. Don't have my own YouTube channel yet. Considering it, you should join us, Doc. It's if FB lets you. If you guys are doing it through Zoom, I can do it. I don't have to be attached to Facebook to do the Zoom, and you can just post it there. We can jump through that hoop that way. Wait, I'm way sorry. Let me get closer. So Dave, yeah, what day of the week did you say? Once a week? You didn't say what day. Let me know. Let me know, and what time it is, and my hours up in this neck of the woods, or if I got to be up all night, just let me know. I'll jump on. Yeah. Is Rick Mackey? Is that a show out of Australia? Let me just contact me later, Dave. I'm interested. I just love talking with people and like-minded people and smart people that figure put things together. Whew, how many people do we got? We got 10. We got 10. That's good. I'm down with that. All right. So Q post. That's all we had about that. If anybody wanted to call in, you can do so. 928-368-7929 is the studio line. And remember, if you have any hot tips or really awesome video, I would love to start doing videos. There's a guy, I can't remember his name. He's out of I think it's Rio de Janeiro. Down there, and he in Rio, yeah, big Jesus thing, yeah, Rio de Janeiro, and he puts out this amazing channel called shoot, how let me see the crap. Only when I want to say something, then it locks up. This it's crap. No, not call for uprising. Oh crap! He puts out these amazing videos. Strange something. Let me see. God, I got a lot on here. See, I have a lot of places I check and refer or research stuff. Well, what was it? Oh man, I just watched it. Oh, The Impossible. That's Impossible. All right. Sorry, it's all the way at the bottom. All right, Impossible Channel. Some of the stuff you're looking at, you go, oh, I know what that is. That could be this, but he gives everybody an opportunity, and people send in these amazing videos. So if you have amazing videos, send them to me, and then we'll put them on the show because I would love to do something like this. I really love this guy. What is his name? Hold on. I think I don't want to say it's James, but yeah, it is. It's James. I was right. So yeah, James. Why isn't this subscribed? Oh, that's his own thing. Okay, there's that. And then links. I'm going to go, because I want to talk to him. Woohoo, almost spilled that. And yeah, this is James. So James, he's from down south. And he puts out these amazing videos. And every now and then there's some cheesy in there. But highly suggest you check it out. I would like to get him on the show. His narration is fun because he's always just so mellow, Oh, speaking of mellow, I need to find some gauze or something, like You know when you go to the dentist, they have that rolled up gauze that goes in your gums. I need to get that because tomorrow I got to do a roll. That's right. I'm going to be filming something pretty cool with my friend Rob and Garrett and a few other people. And well, I'll just get you a link when it's all said and done. But I'm so stoked. It's gonna be fun. All right. So anyway, check out James L F Effler. Sounds French or something. Anyway, he's just a cool guy. Check it out. Go ahead and subscribe to him and check out his amazing videos. All right, so that was my little selfless plug for fellow podcasters out there. So I need to follow him. All right, follow, cool. Now I got him. Oh, I don't even that. So used to all these other platforms. Okay, I'm done. I'm moving on. I gotta get that Fozzie the Bear thing. All right, so this was wild. I wanted to talk about this the other night. The Swedes are getting implants in their hands to replace cash and credit cards. This is New York Post. I go to it. And of course, I wasn't reporting, but I was telling people about this when I was a crazy nut job. And years and years and years and years ago, when they first came out, and the company was called Verichip or Digital Angel out of Florida. And they designed these, well, for humans, but they said it was for cattle, to keep track of your cattle. It was because of the mad cow disease scare. Remember that? God, how many plagues have we lived through? That's what I'm saying, folks. We're going to be okay. It might be bumpy. We might have some fear put us into us, but we're going to get through it. Anyway, the Swedes. I have to read this. I'm going to have to read this. Is it long? No, it's not that long. All right. New York Post. Clear the diet. There we go. Yes. Thousands of people in Sweden. No, I'm not going to do the whole thing like that. Thousands of people in Sweden are having futuristic microchips implanted into their skin to carry out everyday activities and replace credit cards and cash. More than 4,000 people have already had the sci-fi-ish chips about the size of a grain of rice inserted into their hands, with the pioneers predicting millions will soon join them as they hope to take it global. It's very Black Mirror, Swedish scientist Ben Liberton told the Post of the similarity to the TV series highlighting futuristic scenarios. Like glorified smartwatches, the chips help Swedes monitor their health and even replace key cards to allow them to enter offices and buildings. They have particularly caught on, however, by enabling owners. Oh, I almost got a little William Shatner there. Almost enabled owners to pay. Owners to pay in stores with a simple swipe of the hand. A big deal in the forward-looking country that is moving towards eliminating cash. The microchips were pioneered by former body piercer Johan Osterlund, who calls the technology a moonshot, and who told Fortune magazine that he's been hit up by hopeful investors on every continent except Antarctica. When did this article come out? July 2019. Still doesn't matter. This guy did not invent it. So that right there, I can tell you honestly, because you can go back in history and look at reports and interviews and stories and video news things. This dude did not invent it. It was a digital angel out of California. Check it out for yourself during the mad cow disease. Because I was on top of that like flies on dung. I mean, I was like, this is it. This is the mark of the beast. I knew then. All right, sorry. Moving on. Tech will move into the body, the Biohacks International founder told the mag. I'm sure of that. Oslin insists that the technology is safe, but that has not stopped alarm bells from ringing, with some fearing a link to a doubling in cybercrime in the country over the last decade. Liberton, a British scientist based in Sweden, praised. I feel like I'm doing an NBC News report. Like, Anyway. Definitely exciting potential health benefits of accurate health metrics taken from inside the body, he says. Think if the Apple Watch could measure things like blood glucose, he told the Post. But he also fears the massive, highly personalized data and how it could be used. The problem is, who owns the data? He asked. Do I get a letter from my insurance company saying premiums are going up before I'm ill? If I use the chip to buy lunch, go to the gym, and go to work, will someone have all that info about me? Is this stored in it, and is it safe? Liberton added, it's not just about the chip, but integration with other systems and data sharing. And he fears Swedes are not giving enough through to the potential dangers. People have shown that they're happy to give up privacy for convenience, he said. The chips is very, very convenient. I mean, so could we accept our data being shared, very widely before we know the risks? The trend coincides with Sweden's march towards going cashless, with notes and coins making up just 1% of Sweden's economy. At the same time, the country has seen a dramatic decrease in some crimes, with just 2 bank robberies last year compared to 110 in 2008. Wow. That was written by Lee Brown of New York Post. So, moving right along to the next one. Yeah, I think I talked about that the other night. Cordy, this is the guy talking to the cops, and then yeah. Wow. I zoomed through that, didn't I? Let's see, where are we? Oh, I'm going to guess 8:03. Where are we? Oh, 8:12. I went over. Well, then I think it's that time. And I think I need to focus when I get off here to figure out what this keyframe problem is. Maybe that'll help the video quality a little better. Let's see. Dave's got a little thing here. He says, he's in Massachusetts, USA. Shows on Sunday night after yours. I'll contact you. Oh, great, great. And yeah. All right, cool. Oh, cool. Very cool. All right. Folks, I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Sorry, it was kind of not that much. I think that was some pertinent stuff. Be sure to like and share, subscribe, hit the notification bells. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, where I'm now doing my, that's headquarters A. It's not the other place anymore. It's kind of like a poster, a billboard to just say, hey, come on over, that kind of thing. So yes, here at the tweeter, as I say, don't want to hit that algorithm. It's at 1028 Productions. And if you're following me about Fly, The Rise of Jet Parker, you can do that as well. It's got its own Twitter page, or tweeter page. I got to say tweeter. It's at Fly the Movie. Pretty simple. And then I think that's the same at YouTube. It's Fly the Movie, or it's Fly The Rise of Jet Parker on YouTube. And if you're watching the show, then you're already here at YouTube. Just be sure to subscribe. All right, I think that's it. We're live, and I'm done. I'm done. I'm spent. I'm spent. I want to do some voices, but I just don't feel like doing voices. Maybe another day. I love you all. You're all amazing. If you want to, if you like to, I have a merch store, and check it out. I actually have other merch on there now with Brooks Agnew with the North Pole Inner Earth Expedition. There's actually 4 or 5 different designs for that, or patterns. So please go check it out. All kinds of stuff, they'll just go. I mean, I think he had like 100 different t-shirts and jerseys and this and that. And just go check it out. Some really cool stuff. I put it together for him. And if you want to support that as well. If you want to support 1028 Productions or 1028 Live, it's me. I got mugs, t-shirts, and jerseys, and I keep saying jerseys, hoodies, as well as baby gear, phone cases, and whatnot. So go check that out. The link is in the description of this video. And if you would like to just do donations, then right above me, paypal.me/1028 Productions, or on Facebook, Doc Skinner. It's the one with me. I think it's busting out my shirt. That one, because there's like a couple pages. That's the one you go to, and you can do money donation there as well. Just put what it's for. If it's for 1028 Live, or if it's for Fly, The Rise of Jet Parker, because in the Fly movie, I want to make sure that you are added to the credits in the film. So there's that, and I just thank you in advance. I think the people that have. Without your support, I'd be off the air today, because they were supposed to shut it off on Friday, and because of you guys, or ladies. It was the ladies that really did it. I got to be honest. Because of you ladies, I'm here for another month. So let's build that audience up. We're at 610 subscribers right now. If there's anyone who could get over 1,000 subscribers, then we can really get this ball rolling, and then it'll just multiply, and we can build our community. Be aware of what's coming. Be aware of what's happening. Be aware of what we can do for each other to lift each other up, so we can all rise together. Boy, you like how I segued that in right there? Get it out of the way. My name is Doc Skinner. This is 1028 Live, broadcasting from the beautiful White Mountains of Arizona in the United States of America on this big, beautiful, blue round Pearl spacecraft hovering in a spiral location in front of a ball of fire, hurling through space. Put on your seatbelt, hold on, and I will see you tomorrow. Possibly in the morning, maybe. My battery died on my phone, so the alarm didn't go off. So I missed this morning. I apologize. I will always do my best to attempt the mornings, but I will always be here at night, unless it's something really, something big that why I'm not here. So, all right. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for taking the time in your life to spend it with me. I appreciate you. And I hope I fulfilled some form of entertainment, some education or knowledge or info or something or inspiration. I don't know. Something to add positivity to your world. Good night, everybody. My name is Doc Skinner. Ciao bella. Always a second button.